Hi folks, I'm Jason and this is my daily vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Evening folks, it's Thursday evening, it's 5 to 7. I've not done a lot today, but coming up first thing is a movie review for a film called The Equalizer. So, when I first saw that The Equalizer was on Netflix, I wanted to watch it because I like The Equalizer. And I remember in the 1980s it had Edward Woodward in it, and it's really strange to see how you've gone from having Edward Woodward, an Londoner, playing the part, to having Denzel Washington playing the part. And I didn't realise until I started watching the film, well, about halfway through the film, that it's actually based on the same character. I just thought it was a film called The Equalizer. Anyway, it's not a bad film. I'd give it 5 out of 10. Because obviously it's got Denzel Washington in, and he's been in some fantastic films anyway. I can't think of a bad film he's been in. It's also got Chloe Grace Moretz in it. She plays a prostitute basically who falls on the wrong side of what you think at first is just a group of Russians who are prostituting women. But once Denzel Washington takes out all 5 of them, because they beat up the girl, because they beat up Chloe Grace, he basically takes out the 5 of them and then finds out after that they were actually the front for a big Russian mafia boss. Anyway, he sends basically his second, his lieutenant if you like, over to find out who killed his men and why, because it's stopping the traffic of all his drugs and his arms and everything else. Anyway, this guy who he sends is a nutter. He's a complete nutter, which you'd expect. And basically it's all about Denzel Washington staying on the edge of his vision, if you like, so he can't find out who he is, but he does find out who he is, obviously, and then they have to face off against one another. So yeah, it's a good film, it's a clever story. I can see why they're making a second one, because there's a lot of room to make it, but when you watch it you'll still be thinking this is based on a character that was in the 80s, if you watched it in the 80s, like I said. But yeah, I'd give it 5 out of 10. So that's Denzel Washington in The Equalizer. Well, I got up this morning and we were thinking of going downtown today, but there was 2 things that stopped us. One, it was throwing it down with rain when I woke up. Then it comes sunny. Then it went rainy. Then it went sunny. But it's been freezing cold all day, to be honest with you. It's been really cold all day, so we didn't go. I haven't done a lot at all today, mainly surveys, my afternoon sleep as usual. And I've just been watching the first half of the football match. But other than that, I haven't done much today. I was going to do my Lego movie game, but I haven't really been in the mood for doing anything like that. I've not really been in the frame for that at all. There's not much else been happening. I was dead pleased last night that I got the result wrong for Liverpool, because I said that I thought we'd go out against Bayern Munich. A couple of years ago I think we would have done, because Bayern Munich were awesome a couple of years ago and we weren't that good. Now we seem to be playing a lot better. So for the first time since 2008, there's 4 teams from England through to the quarterfinals, which are Man City, Liverpool, Man United and Tottenham. I can't remember. Like I said, I don't think I was watching the football when they were last through. Don't think I had BT Sport in 2008. Anyway, yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully, we're going town, because the weather shouldn't be as bad tomorrow. So we'll probably nip downtown, do a little bit of shopping, because we haven't done any yet. But other than that, not really a lot planned. I may watch another movie on Netflix a bit later, so there might be another movie for me to rate. There isn't much in the news at all, except all this stuff about Brexit and MPs refusing, turning down the vote and all this sort of thing. But yeah, other than that, not really a lot happening today, so it's a very short video. I will say one thing. I mean, I got hit by the Facebook thing yesterday. I'm sure you all did, because Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram were all hit. Deb couldn't get on Instagram at all. It just kept giving up old stuff from hours and hours beforehand. My problem was I did my video last night, and of course it wouldn't go on Facebook at all, so I had to put it on this morning. It took me ages last night. I got it all sorted and everything, and it just kept coming up, this cannot be completed at the moment, or it was giving me news stories from a day and a half beforehand. Anyway, now looks like, I'm glad to say, it was global. It wasn't just my computer, which I thought it was at first. It was all global, and Facebook have said that it was some sort of server glitch or something. But hopefully, you're all back up and running, and you've all stopped panicking now that it's back. And let's see what happens. Hopefully Facebook might stay up tonight so I can upload my video. Anyway, I'll do another video tomorrow. You all take care and I'll speak to you soon. Now, one thing I didn't mention yesterday because it was the anniversary and it was a bit of a, I don't know, I didn't want to mention it yesterday, so I'll mention it today. This week is the anniversary of Dunblane, and Dunblane was one of the worst things that's ever happened in my lifetime involving children. It's something that I'll always remember, and I'll never ever have the chance to forget it, because it's something that you think about whenever you hear of massacres or whenever you hear of children being killed. Unfortunately, it's the worst thing. Like I say, it's one of the worst disasters ever to hit the world, let alone ever to hit the UK. I don't care what anybody says. Most people know about Dunblane, and being a writer, when I found out about it, well, obviously I was, there when the news broke, and one of the poems I wrote is actually called Dunblane, and I'd like to read it out now as a sort of tribute. I didn't read it yesterday, like I say, so I'm going to read it now. It's called Dunblane. Suffer little children, so they say, but who makes all the rules? People talk of heavenly love, to me they're all fools. For how can they say God loves all? How can they forgive and forget? The children died because they were called. Empty words, lies, I'll bet. No one there to love them all when from this life they're gone. Broken hearts and tears cried when all is said and done. Parents left to cry and grieve, wishing they could turn back time. The innocents suffer, always the same, suicide no punishment for this crime. Forgive this man what he has done, they say, but all in vain. For how can we ever forgive or forget the massacre of Dunblane? And on that note, I'll leave it for the night. Thank you for watching my daily vlog. I hope it was informative and interesting. If you like what I'm doing, then you can subscribe to my channel by clicking there. And if you want to see exactly what I was talking about yesterday, you can look up there. Bye for now.